Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that I think is very important. It's the way promos are done on FIFA, the accessibility of top-end cards, prices, and how EA need to do something to fix this to make FUT a far more enjoyable experience. Before we get into that though, look at this pack I just got. It was the FUT birthday kickoff pack. I didn't open it for the video. I just logged on, got the message saying about it, so I thought, you know what, we'll go open it before I get into the video. And then I got Coman in the pack. Unfortunately, this Coman, as great as most of his stats are, he's just a bit too slow. I'll probably try him out, but I think he is just going to be too slow at 80 pace, even though the rest of his stats are cracked. I also got Harry Kane in there that I had a tradable version, so I sold him for like 35k. So very nice pack. Make sure you check it out. It's 10 coins. Why not? What are we getting here? Pretty useless. But yeah, 10 coin pack. I wish EA would do more of those. What do you guys think though about promos in general and the way that EA do it in FUT? You might want to comment after you've watched the video. Just go have a quick look, see if there's anything decent in the promo stuff. I always look for the ones that are just cheap packs, really. So, one place to start that annoys me is swaps. Swaps is great, but when EA start putting them in packs, so you can see here, a FUT birthday swap token. That's one thing that EA do on promos. They've started to do swaps where they put tokens inside packs, which basically mean if you want to get the best swaps a lot of the time, the only way you can get all of the options is if you start spending a lot of coins or points on the swaps. So swaps, whilst they're a good accessible way of getting some decent rewards that you kind of choose, or you can take a risk factor by going for certain packs, swaps are a place that they've done that, where they've started to make it really hard to do. One place I want to start looking at, we'll build a new squad for this. I'm going to look at some of the very expensive promo players and just how ridiculously priced they are, because this is a way that we can show where EA are going wrong, really, in my opinion. Okay, expensive. A great card to start with is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Let's have a look. Okay, so this Zlatan card, no doubt, is fantastic. 5'4", 6'5", great in the air. He doesn't really have a massive weakness. He might be not the best at passing and a little bit clunky. His links aren't terrible. AC Milan's very good, but Swedish isn't very good. Now let's go look at his price on the market. FUT Centurion. 3.5 mil. Don't be wrong, I think this is a great card, but that is a crazy price. Whereas if we look at Rebic, who came out in that promo, obviously Rebic is a worse card. He's 25k. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and say he's better or close to Zlatan. He is quicker with a similar shot, not much worse passing, about as good on the ball. Zlatan's obviously got the 5-star skill moves, he's way taller, better in the air, stronger. Zlatan's the better card. But this is one of the problems we get. In most promos now, we tend to get 2 to 3 cards that are at the elite top end that could change, or not change necessarily, but make their way into a top end team. And if Rebic is 30,000 coins, you need to pack him over 100 times to be able to afford that one Zlatan. There's this massive gap between the top end cards and the lower end cards, and the clear reason for that is probably two. Supply and demand, so people want the top end card, and obviously Zlatan's a more popular player than Rebic, of course, but people are always going to want to buy the best card, and in this case, it's someone like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And the other one, well, I said supply and demand, it is the supply that EA put. The odds of packing these top end cards are so damn low. And I thought, honestly, with more people playing the game across cross-console markets, I thought it might get better, but it's got worse because the demand's obviously increased, and EA have not done anything about the supply. EA clearly want this situation to happen because it gets worse every FIFA. They control the market there and let this happen. So if the only way to really access these players is to either spend stupid amounts of money, get very lucky in packs, which is the least likely option to happen. Like, I've played the game ever since FUT came out. I've had a few crazy pulls over the years, but that's like nearly 15. I think this is the 14th FUT edition we've had, maybe 15th. And most years, even though I'm getting generally the best packs because I'm always getting top rewards and FUT champs, I spend a lot of the game at the start for content, I generally, most years, don't get a crazy pull. Never mind enough to keep getting these top players. Then the other option is, of course, to trade. Nothing wrong if people enjoy trading, but I do not think on a football video game you should be spending more time on the menus than actually playing with your team. If you enjoy that, that is completely fair. I'm not dissing anyone who enjoys that. But you shouldn't feel forced to do that if you want to improve your team. It's not Football Manager. So I don't mind that if you had to do a bit, but it's just inaccessible getting these cards, which is really frustrating, and EA need to do something about it. An easy way to fix this quickly is keep the rates at the same, but make it, instead of Team of the Week, which is a completely outdated, useless promo now, make it so you get these cards in packs. Because if they did that, as in Weekend League reward packs and player picks, these prices would drop a lot because a lot more people would be able to get them. It would also make Weekend League way more worth your time more. Okay, now something I want to look at. Looking at the prices of top-end icons in particular, because these are always going to be the most popular cards. So, if we look at these cards, on the base, they have the same shot, same pace, same dribbling, one defending physical and passing. Don't get me wrong, the weak foot difference is big. That is a big difference. Born on Christmas Day, Jazzy, that's a cool fact. So, same pace, exact same shot, exact same dribble. It's basically the exact same card, but with a 5-star weak foot. Let's go look at him on the market. I realise as well, he's only just come out, so he will be... Well, No, he's only just come out, but in previous years, cards started to go down. This year, cards are starting to go up when they've just come out. So, yeah, I can't even say that, to be honest. So this Jarzinho is 9.2 mil, basically, at the cheapest. With that. His prime... I'm seeing 3.3. Let's see if we can see any cheaper. So, you were 3 mil nearly, 3.1. You were effectively paying 3 times the cost to make the exact same card have a 5-star weak foot. And honestly, I could see that Jarzinho going up in price. A crazy inflation that happened on a player was David Beckham. But that is just not worth it. 6.3 million more coins just to get a weak foot. The problem is that all these cool cards that come out that everyone wants to try, so little get put into the game. There'll be so many people opening packs every week. And FUT Birthday, like the FUT Centurions one was that, and you could maybe say, oh, well, it wasn't a popular promo, less people would have opened packs that week. Maybe that's why Zlatan was so expensive. I can guarantee you FUT Birthday will be in the top 5 promos of the year where people will actually open packs and spend money. And if Jarzinho's going for that much more than his prime, it shows how little the drop rate is. Because a lot of people will be opening packs, but so little people are packing him that the price is just so inflated, because when he gets put on the market, the few people who have the coins to get him are going to snap him up because they're desperate to get him. Let's look at Beckham's Team of the Year icon. Great card, great card, but when he came out, he was like 2.5, 3 mil, and he quickly rose. There's 9 cards on the market right now. Don't get me wrong, there's obviously more that's been packed, more people use them in the team, but there's literally only 9 cards in the market. Obviously, the promo was a couple of months ago for Team of the Year. But if I go look at, let's look at UCL Road to the Knockout. Let's look at Zambo Anguissa. So the first page alone has 10, so that's more than Beckham, and it goes to a minute. 2, 3, 4. So there might be more as well, it might have just bugged, but there was at least 40 to 50 of him. His card came out in October. So more than 4 times the amount of him on the market when he's come out right at the start of the game. Obviously, I'm not stupid. I don't expect EA to put the drop rate for an 87 card like that the same as a Team of the Year icon Beckham. But the disparity in the amount available is crazy. Again, like I say, a simple fix is to put these in Weekend League And if they're not going to do that, they need to increase the drop rate. I don't know a great fix to make the lower end cards on the game worth a lot more. Because one of the other problems is the cards that you are always going to pack, even the best ones, are so cheap. I'm going to have a look how much that Coleman is that I got, by the way. It's obviously untradeable, mine, but I'm interested. But the cards that we are packing are so cheap that you are never going to make enough coins to even be able to afford to buy the top ones. 500k. He'll go down because he's slow. But a card like Beckham, 5 million coins, I'm probably making from rank 1 weekend league rewards at a push 350, 400k a week. That's at a push. That would take me 3 months to be able to afford Beckham. And by then, obviously, prices can inflate. That's if I don't change my team and lose any tax. Do I really want to spend a quarter of the year saving for one card in a team of 11 players? Like I say, you can trade, but the promos and the way it works right now is just crazy. Another great example is Neymar. Let's look at Neymar. His inform, not silver rare. 800k. Let's go look at his FUT Centurions. 3 mil. So 3.5, 4 times the cost of his team of the week for a +1. Like I say, it's partly the community's fault that they're so desperate to get the best version of a card. But EA prey on that and take advantage of that. Make these cards lower drop rates so people end up just blowing their coins in a stupid manner. Obviously, it's up to people how they want to spend their coins, but I just refuse to pay that much more for the best version. You're not even going to notice in game the difference. So for me, it's very disappointing, but EA need to do something because right now it's just getting worse and worse every year, more inaccessible. SBCs are another way. We get these have been actually decent, these footballers. I actually rate that from EA. They've actually been pretty reasonable price. But SBCs often are untradeable cards that long term are not going to last in your team. Everything EA tend to do on this game tends to be a coin sink. Does he have... Oh, okay, this could be a good card, this Rivaldo. Let me look on FUTBin how expensive he is. Rivaldo's normally useless because of his, weak foot. He can play centre forward and cam as well, so he's not too hard to fit into a team. I bet he's going to be an expensive SBC, though. Okay, he's not got a price yet because he's only just come out. Wow, 89, 89, 88, 88, 87, 84. I mean, it is a pretty cracked card if we look at it. 4-5. He's going to have 99 pace, 99... Well, with a Hunter, he's going to have 98 pace, 98 finishing, 99 shot power, great passing, be very good on the ball, good strength. I'd be very interested to see what price he comes at. I like with FUT Birthday, by the way, that they actually make icons usable. I think these should be more usable in general. But he's going to be an extortionate price. With Team of the Season coming, it will replace very quickly. There's a constant cycle in FIFA of you get cards and then they get replaced. Because, of course, EA need to be upping the level of cards, making the curve increase, because they want you to spend money. They want you to play the game and get better and better cards. I don't mind that. I just want it to be more accessible. So, for me, a lot needs to be done to improve FIFA's accessibility of the cards, because it's a key part of the game enjoying. I want to be able to change my team, be able to get new cards. What do you guys think? Appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What would you change? Do you agree? Do you think I've been too dramatic? Hope you guys have been enjoying my content lately. See you guys in the next one. Peace.